There's nothing magic about this meditation practice. Understand, you get out of it as much as you put into it. So if you truly commit yourself to doing it and make it a priority in your life, and you know that a certain time you should be in class, you're going to do this work, it works for you. But if it's just something you do and you're part-time, well, it fits into my schedule and I don't have a dinner party tonight, so I'll go to meditation. Doesn't work. You get out of this meditation exactly what you put into it. And if you're not willing to overextend yourself and do something profound in regard to the meditation, it doesn't work. It doesn't, nothing works in life. You want to build a business, you get out of it exactly what you put into it. You want a marriage, a relationship, you get out of it exactly what you put into it. And meditation is no different. And I talk about it a lot, but it's something really worth talking about because people assume, they take it for granted. It's, well, I have card party tomorrow and a dinner the night after and this and that, the movie, and maybe I'll slide meditation in on Sunday. And it's people function that way. And then doesn't work in them. You can see it in them that they truly have not made a commitment to having a spiritual life. And that's not only what I do. If you want any religion, any form of spiritual practice, you have to commit yourself. It has to become a priority in your life. And being a priority doesn't mean that it excludes all the other things that you have to be responsible for. It just gives you the energy to do everything better, more consciously. And then, if the world falls apart, if, you know, Trump is making tariffs and all this madness that's going on, it doesn't ever take away from the commitment you've made to get closer to God. All it does is teach you more profoundly about exactly what illusion is. That all of this stuff that goes on in life is just transient. It comes, it goes. And the only permanence is a connection with higher energy. And we are required to make the effort to have that connection. It doesn't just happen. It happens because we truly go deep in ourselves and we open, we develop a chakra system and we, put in the time and the longevity that it requires for us to truly be literally worthy of that kind of wisdom that comes with a connection to higher energy in the universe. I think one of the greatest dangers in this world is the sense in a human being that they are entitled. They don't have to do anything. I used to hear this all the time. Well, I don't have to work on myself because I'm sitting in the aura. Oh, who was that guy? I used to manifest watches, and he was a big saint in India, South India. I he is my guru. I don't have to do anything. I'm living in his aura, and he will take care of everything. And honestly, I learned through Rudy that it's probably the greatest disservice you can ever do to your teacher. The greatest service you can do to your teacher is to do the work that you're required to do, to open and learn from that person how you can get your own individual connection with God. Does anyone have a question? Entitlement is like the eighth deadly sin. It really is. It just takes people nowhere. They get selfish, they get self-involved, it's all ego and what they're entitled to, and it gets really crazy. Humility is absolutely the reverse. And it takes a very strong person to live with humility. It doesn't take a strong person to be entitled, a strong person to live with a big ego. Does anyone have a question? I'd like to ask? And all we're trying to do, honestly, the whole project is about getting free of oneself. That's all it's about. And entitlement will never get you free of yourself. Understand, huge ego will never get you free. Humility gets you free of yourself. Because when you're humble, you have to listen to other people. You have to listen to life. You're open to learning about what you need to learn. You haven't arrived yet. And there's that humility that allows you to grow, to listen to life, to learn what you need to learn, and to never think that you've arrived. God has arrived. The rest of us, it's just a slow process of evolution. Does anyone have a question? No questions? Okay. All right, there'll be meditation tomorrow evening. Thank you. God bless you all and have a wonderful evening. And when you come to class tomorrow, really come unentitled, ready to do the work. To find the deepest possible humility you can find in yourself. And use that to connect with God. Okay, thank you. God bless you all. Thank you. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. And I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Stuart.
Good night.
Thank you.
Good night.